right, so here we are at WCG. This is actually the third day of the event now, but it's our CS team's first play day. They just finished their match against HellRaisers, but first, just kind of want to do a little introduction. So how's your flight to China?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, it's pretty long as always when flying from America, but it was pretty good. Had a good airline and everything.
So I know that you actually have Tubby for your fifth here at WCG since it is Team USA. Do you think your team is really confident with him? I know you guys came straight from ESCA, so how do you feel?
I think it's going to depend a lot on pistol rounds and just individual play. They didn't really get a whole lot of practice. We didn't get any practice as a team with me playing or with Travis playing because of the situation in the States where no teams are really practicing. So they're not too prepared, but it's going to come down to individual plays.
All right, so how have you been occupying yourself this past few days since we all arrived on Tuesday? Tuesday morning.
It's been mostly hanging around the hotel, watching movies or TV shows, demos on laptops, just not really doing a whole lot of anything. The only thing we wanted to do here was just go to the Panda base. Was like 8 hours after we landed, right? Do it light in the morning, so we couldn't really do that, but hopefully we'll be able to do that later.
So is this your first WCG event?
No, it's actually my third. First one watching though.
So how does this compare to your previous events?
It's not too different. Super loud beyond the game, going on the background 24/7. Actually, they've been cutting down on that, which is good because the song is horrible. But other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, it's a good event. It's just a little annoying how much they overdo it in a way.
All right, so how did your match against HellRaisers go?
Could have been a lot better. They started off on T side of Tuscan, Tuscan is pretty even-sided map, or maybe even a T-sided. And they lost a pistol round, lost a couple of close rounds here and there. When they finally got their first round, I think it was 1-7, they lost a close 2v1 on the next one, which broke their money and forced even more ecos later on, and the half was pretty much done there. They ended up getting 3 on T side, which is pretty horrible. On CT side, they won pistol, got a little momentum, started gathering rounds, but after 8-1, HellRaisers won 3 in a row and just closed out the game. So, not much to say there really.
Shoot, I forgot I was gonna ask after that. Oh, about the other matches. Just have to think of how I want to word it. About the rest of it. Okay.
I mean, you could say you don't have a very tough group.
Yeah,
is there anyone you're worried about?
I was gonna say like the general consensus is not too is that
The next
affecting
question.
like your mindset, how you're gonna perform, stuff like that.
Is that someone's
Then
name?
after that, you can go into the brackets.
No, I mean team name.
What?
You can ask about the brackets.
What are the countries?
too? Because they pretty much know who they're going to play.
The brackets? You mean like if they come out of groups?
Yeah, so if you want to get like an overall, how do you feel about your chances? You don't have to. We can do that later.
We're good? Had to burp.
Good thing we got that on camera.
So the general consensus is that you actually have a pretty easy group with Pakistan and India, and I believe Matt said Dubai. So has that affected your mindset at all, how you're going to perform?
Well, I mean, I don't know what they're thinking. They're the ones playing, but in my opinion, it's pretty easy group. I mean, that game basically decided who was gonna get first and who was gonna get second, and from now on should be a couple easy games. Would have been a little nicer if they got to play kind of a warm-up games at first, but I mean, as long as they finish it out 3-1, it should be fine.
So I know that you guys actually know who your what brackets you'll be in. So how do you feel about we're hoping you advance. So how do you think you'll do once you reach that stage?
It's going to be pretty hard actually because of the second place on the group, unless HellRaisers somehow messes it up, because they're going to play MTW in the first starting bracket. And I guess we don't really know how good they are, because they changed a couple of players about a month ago, but they're still one of the top teams, so it's not going to be easy, that's for sure.
All right, thanks to your time. I think the CS match is actually going to start fairly soon, so I'll let you go back and help out your players, see if they need anything. Good luck.